How did George Martin, is that something that the record label brought to you, or did George Martin seek Little River Band out?
What really was going on was the band was in an inner turmoil. It was musical differences, if you will, allow me to use that phrase,
Yeah.
that cliched phrase. But that's what was going on. There was inner politics. They were looking for somebody else that could interpret the songs in a lead singer way. Night Owls was actually written for me to sing.
But that was
The
that
lead
was
sing,
that was a George Martin decision,
it
according.
ended up being George. It ended up being George's decision. But prior to that, we had put the song on stage in a tour earlier that year. And the way it happened was that the lead singer at the time lived in Sydney. The rest of the band lived and rehearsed in Melbourne. Lead singer hated rehearsals. Lead singer didn't like all of that preparation and routine. And believe me, a great singer and a free spirit and a great performer. But rehearsals and all of that routine was not his cup of tea.
He did not
like it.
He didn't like that kind of
No.
structure.
And so we're rehearsing to do a tour, and he's like, I'll come on the last day. We're playing the same songs. I'll come on the last day. Well, the songwriter for Night Owls took the advantage of saying, hey, I got this new song. You sing it at rehearsals. So I've sung it and broken it in at rehearsals, and in comes Glenn. Here's this new song, and now we're doing a split vocal. He's singing a verse, I'm singing a verse, and it just became very obvious that the song suited my voice, my style, blah, blah, blah. And so I ended up singing it all the way up into going into the studio with George. When we got there, George, as a producer, took charge and said, play me all the songs. He listened to all the songs. He chose what songs would be part of the record. That caused political turmoil. There were 2 days of meetings before we actually even started recording. And by the time we got to, okay, it's time to do lead vocals, Glenn sang Night Owls, I sang Night Owls. Glenn sang Take It Easy on Me, I sang Take It Easy on Me. And then we went through the rest of the record where Glenn sang his songs, et cetera, the way it played out. In the end, when it came down to the decision of this is the way the mix is going to go, this is what I'm presenting to Capitol Records, George chose me to sing Night Owls and Take It Easy on Me.